Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a Certified Zentangle Teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the Tangle Vivi, or Vivi. I'm not sure which way to say it. Vivi is probably right. This is from CZT. Oh, and forgive me in advance. I will not say this correctly. Hsin-Ya Hsu. That's my best effort. But I love this tangle. So it's a grid based, and we're going to do the grid. It's going to be a diagonal grid. So I'm just going to, let's do all the lines in one side first. All right, so I like to start in the middle and then work my way to either side, doing my very best to keep them at a similar distance. This one I'm going to try to do a little bit bigger than I would normally think. We'll see if I don't know if I need that on the end. Okay, then crossing the other way, and then shooting for squares. Well, there we go. All right. Then, and I love this one because it's easy. It's a neat look. It's something that you could put like maybe behind something, because like sometimes we'll do a pattern and then just want to have, you know, like I said, just something in the background, and this could be something kind of neat to do. But it's neat either way. All right, so I'm going to start in these full ones here. And we're essentially just going to be aura-ing. So I'm going to start, I'm staying away from the sides, and we're going to aura, okay, so I'm looking at it this way, we're going to aura the bottom of each diamond. But I'm turning it this way because, well, you know, all right, we're going to try it that way. I did have some challenges with it. Oh, I just thought of something. Okay, never mind. I did have a little bit of challenge with it, making it even, but we'll just see. I'm just going to go slow because I probably wasn't doing that before when I was playing with it. Okay. I had it just a little bit uneven when I was playing. Anyway, so aura-ing the bottom and staying away from here, staying away from here. And then she shows doing 3. So however you want to divide them up, then you could divide them up. And okay. Then we're just going to do that in all of them. And what I was finding a challenge, because I was like doing, well, let's see. No, it's just awkward. Let me just try it this way. It was just feeling awkward. And then what was happening was, like this one, I was sliding this over a little bit, so it was like looking like a check mark more than anything. And I guess it's okay this way. It was just feeling awkward doing it this way for whatever reason. I don't know. And you know, and then I keep wanting to go too close. It seems like I have like this set aura spacing or something, and it's just I'm trying to make it a little bit bigger because I want to spread these 3 out in this, and then these ones that are just partials I'm aura-ing, and then you know, you kind of make up or imagine, okay, here's where the end would be, here's where my lines would be. All right. But yeah, I keep going, especially for that first one, and I want to make it too, for me, I want to make it too close, and I was like, I'm fighting myself to not do that. I think the challenge I was having when I was doing it this way is I wasn't maybe necessarily seeing it from the right perspective or something like that. I don't know. And we'll get all of these done. And then I like this because it's, it's the same stroke over and over again. Don't have to think about, okay, I'm going to do these ones this way just because it's a little, this way it's a little easier with these little partials. I suppose you probably could, well, then that's too close. I suppose you probably could even do it upside down. Let's try that. Just for kicks. Ooh, I think I like this. I didn't think about trying it upside down before. But, and I share this, besides, it's kind of silly. But I do share it because, sometimes if something's just not feeling right, gosh, it's it's kind of like a life thing too. And, we talk about that life mimics art, and therefore, we have a lot of analogies, life analogies with Zentangle, because I've lost it. Life mimics art, art mimics life, one way or the other. But anyway, so I get some of these life lessons. Sometimes, if things just don't feel right, sometimes take a step back, look at it from a different direction, try something from a different direction. It's so funny. All right, so now we have this. Next step is we're going to do a technique called rounding. And so so in this corner, and this is just the V's that are on the inside of each diamond of your grid. Now you could play with, so I'm just rounding that corner like so, and then filling it in. Now you could play with, and when you look at the samples, and Hsin-Ya's step out, it almost looks like she goes maybe a little bit further, and so you could play with that if you want to. If you want to make maybe it's just more dramatic or something, and you could have it tapering a little bit more or something. It depends on how much room you have, and it's a nice artistic license that you can feel free to take. And it could even be like I have one here that's just a little bit, that's my technical term for today, And if you have one of those then you could decide, well, let's see, if I want to course correct and kind of make these all similar, then you could, thicken up each line maybe, or, it's just one of those things that's why we call it a course correction, and nobody knows except for you. But you can see how this is kind of neat. It's makes me think a little bit of, we did this a few days ago, Wavelin, where this one I had mentioned on that video. I think it might be more effective to have this thinner and then thicken up at the top. And it was a similar kind of idea of rounding, sort of. That one was more because, you're thickening the top of that curve line, but it's a similar idea. We're thickening this one place. But again, so you can just kind of play with that to get the results that you want. And I don't know, I think that this just has a neat look to it, and something a little, kind of a little bit different too. Oh, also on for more inspiration, it'll be the Tangle Patterns link. Shows her inspiration for this tangle, and it's really, really neat. So you want to make sure to check that out. And so that's basically it. You could decide to shade it if you wanted to. And actually, I might just go ahead and do that. But looking at it, different directions, as a nice fill-in. This might be one also that I did this rather large, but doing it, kind of doing a little bit smaller even could have a really, really neat effect as well. So let's just, sometimes with the grid, I just naturally will just do on the grid lines, and so we're going to just do that. We'll see what it looks like. Oh, I didn't do anything in those little boxes. I'll have to fix that. But this is one, I mean, like anything, you can choose to sorry, I'm at a loss of words today. You can choose to shade or not shade. It's completely up to you. And I am spreading the graphite on both sides. And this should hopefully just make them all kind of look a little poofy. Kind of like, well, like little tiles. Right, if you picture like ceramic tiles or something, they have that that rounded, yep, roundedness to them. I don't know, sometimes I like to just have things that are just a little different. Sometimes I get kind of stuck in my own rut. That's why on these daily tangles that I'm doing, I'm trying to do a variety, and so not always doing, you know, the same thing. You know, sometimes I might get stuck in a grid pattern, but there we go. Let's see, and then I'll put one there. Oh wait, and this one would have one here too. Okay, all right, that just makes me happy. Oh wait, well, this would be a little bit high, but we can go ahead and do that anyway. All right, so it looks neat. With or without the shading, it looks really, really neat. So, hope you enjoyed this one. It's nice to just have a little simple, you know, kind of easy things to do that are a little bit different, and just to add to your Tangle arsenal. If you enjoyed the video, would love to have a thumbs up, share it, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, would love to have your subscription. And if you do that, or even if you've already subscribed, make sure to hit the notification bell so you can decide how you want to be notified, if you want to be notified at all. I mentioned the description section. That's where I have step outs, links to my site, our Facebook group. So if you want to connect with other tanglers and have some fun, if you want to join for for classes, I do both free and paid classes. So would love to have you join us. And with that, I wish you happy tangling. Thanks so much for watching.